Hello, welcome to our next video on multiplication with integers, part 2. In this video, we're going to work with larger integers, and I'm going to give you some strategies for multiplying more efficiently. I'd like to draw your attention to the upper right where we have our chart for multiplication and division. In this chart, you'll see which sign should be put with your answer. So let's try some examples. In this first example, we have 34 times 54. Well, we have a positive times a positive. Therefore, I know that my answer is going to be positive. One strategy I want to show you for multiplying numbers is to break them up into a grid. So we have a 3, we have a 4, a 5, and a 4. In order to get the answer, we just have to multiply in 3 steps. So first things first, we have to do 4 times 4. That's going to be 16. And I'm going to write the 16 like this, 6 and a 1. Next thing we have to do is we have to cross multiply and add up. So we have 3 times 4 is 12, 5 times 4 is 20. 20 plus 12 is going to be 32. And I'm going to write that like that. And then lastly, we have to do 5 times 3, which is 15. In the last step, I have a positive number, and I'm simply going to add the numbers that are superscript in front of them. So we have 1, 8, 3, 6, and that is the answer. So we were able to multiply that in 4 steps as opposed to the longer algorithm. Let's try another one. In this next example, we have negative 26 times negative 63. The first thing I want to look at is my signs. I have negative times a negative, which is going to be a positive. Once again, I'm going to put these in a box, 26, 63. I'm going to start by doing 6 times 3, which is going to be 18. I'm going to cross multiply and add up. 6 times 6 is 36. 3 times 2 is 6. 36 plus 6 is 42. And then lastly, I'm going to do 6 times 2, which is 12. I'm going to add the superscript to the place value. I get 1, 6, 3, 8. Let's try another one. In this example, I have negative 37 times 88. Well, now I have a negative times a positive. According to my chart, I have a negative answer. I'm going to write them in a box, 3, 7, 8, 8. I'm going to start with 7 times 8, and we're going to get 56, so 6 with a 5. We're going to do 56 plus 24. Well, let's take it piece by piece. 56 plus 20 is going to be 76, right? 5 plus 2. 76 plus 4 is going to be 80. 0 with an 8. Lastly, I'm going to do 8 times 3, which is 24. Adding them up, we got 24 plus 8. Well, 24 plus 6 is 30. 30 plus 2 is negative 32. 0 plus 5 is 5, and then the 6. Let's try another one. In this example, I have 41 times negative 113. Again, I have a negative times a positive, so my answer is going to be negative. I'm going to write a 4, a 1, an 11, and a 3. Negative answer, I'm going to start 3 times 1. 12 plus 11 is going to be 23. And 11 times 4 is 44. Negative 46, 33. Let's look at another example with a 3-digit. We have negative 204 times negative 27. I know negative times a negative is a positive. I'm going to write 20, 4, 2, 7. We're going to do 7 times 4 is 28. 8 plus 20 times 7. So 7 times 2 is 14. So it's 140. 140 plus 8 is 148. So I'm going to write the 8, and I'm going to write the 14 up here. And then 20 times 2 is 40. I add that. I add them up, and I get a little trick here. 8 plus 2 is going to be 10. So I know I have 8, 0, 15, and 40. So 15 plus 40 is going to be 55. So just be careful of that when a place value moves up. When a place value moves up, you have to add one to the next, but still quicker than the algorithm. Our last problem today is negative 15 times 396. Negative times a positive is going to be a negative. I'm going to write 1, 5, 39, and 6. We're going to start with 5 times 6, and that's going to be 30. Then I'm going to do 5 times 39 plus 6. Well, 5 times 39 is 5 times 30. So 5 times 3 is 150. 5 times 9 is 45. That's 195. 195 plus 6 is going to be 201. So 1 with a 20. And then lastly, I have 1 times 39, which is 39. And these are negative. Now I'm just going to add the superscript to the place value. So I have 39 plus 20. Well, that's just 3 plus 2, so it's going to be negative 59. And 1 plus 3 is 4. My final answer is negative 5940. If you need any help with these topics, feel free to ask your math teacher or send us an email.